one of the ways in chapter 3 that it showed students could be discriminated against would be off of cultural or linguistic differences. We might be able to have a student that is fluent in conversational English, but whenever they get to like maybe an academic or trying to figure out what needs they require, that part of it could be very difficult for them, and that would actually end up becoming discriminative to them. So what we need to do in that instance is try to have, if we have especially students who are not as proficient in English, is to have that test or that procedure done in their own language, and involving the parents. If we can get the parents involved, and they definitely know their students a lot, their kids a lot better than even we do. And these procedures and these tests and these evaluations can be discriminatory to the students if we're not taking in account their linguistic ability, especially if we have a kid that just moved here, say from Nepal, and her parents don't speak English, and she speaks English but isn't as proficient as maybe she needs to be, and we notice that there are challenges that she's facing, and we need to put her out like on an IEP. To be able to do that, we need to have her native language and be able to test her in that to see if she's actually proficient, or is it a language barrier, because then we can do like text to speech, Google Translate, or things like that where she, it may not be anything but that. And so those are some of the things that can be discriminatory just based on languages and cultural understanding of things like that. So we can go a long way by just taking the steps to understand our students and where they come from.